I haven't thought of any points or segments for us to do, but I will lead.
By the way, Mike Trout 2 home runs tonight.
Again?
Good player.
He still does it, dude. Quietly, because he plays for the Angels.
Yeah, but he's just so
he needs to go to a different team.
Yes.
What is preventing that from happening?
He signed a fat contract.
He seems like a good, he's like a homeboy.
He has a no-trade clause where he can dictate where he goes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So at this point, Mike Trout's not going to the Rockies ever. He's going to...
Dude, how many home runs would he hit on the Rockies?
A lot.
65.
I was thinking, how many home runs would... Another podcast spoiler. I was going to say...
We're going.
Cal Raleigh would lead the MLB home runs.
Yeah.
Oh, really? We're going?
Yeah, so now we can shed all our
Wait, Jack. Did you
genuine
say Cal Raleigh?
thoughts. And
I think Cal Raleigh
develop.
would... I think
Yeah.
Cal Raleigh...
Time to get still.
Cal Raleigh would hit, I think, 40 home runs if he played in Yankee Stadium.
How many?
The short porch?
Yeah.
I don't know if he makes enough consistent contact to win a home run title.
I mean, he hits 30 in T-Mobile, and he hits home runs out of T-Mobile.
I'd love to see his home way splits when
Do
it
you
comes
think?
to home
Are
runs.
you making the argument that he doesn't hit enough pop-ups?
No, I'm just saying he's...
Well, let's see if we can't. Let's see if we can't
So
find.
if you can locate that.
See if we
his
can't
home runs
find
are
that.
Yeah, click on his name.
So it's just
Raleigh right
so
there.
Xander, you think he hits when he hits a home run, it's just a home run anywhere. It's not like he's getting
Yes.
robbed of home runs.
He hit a 426 home run to dead center the other week. It was really impressive. I love him. He's so
No, I do too. I think
it should
he could be.
I might buy a jersey.
Scroll up. Splits. Right there.
Oh,
Splits. Scroll down. Where'd it go?
+5.
no, the splits just had year by year.
Could you do... Well, click on the year. Click on this year, for example.
Oh,
Last year.
oh.
Well,
Or-
maybe
yeah.
do last year.
Yeah.
Wait.
See his home and away split. All right.
Here.
Home away, down a little bit more.
Oh.
11 home runs, 23 on the road. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let's add
62.
Look at that OPS.
Dude,
on
he
home.
jumps up.
That's
That's bad.
crazy.
He jumps up a
Holy
lot.
moly, T-Mobile, man.
Dude, look how good he was on the road.
Dude.
God.
Holy moly, that's jarring, honestly.
All right, let's get into our first
We could do a
segment.
whole podcast on just the home away splits of Mariners players. It would be really...
What player do you think is the best at home?
Edgar Martinez.
No, I mean like on their current roster.
None of them
Polanco.
right now.
Randy? Yeah. I think Randy just hits fastballs, dude, no matter where it is. I think you can... I think that's why he's there.
I was saying earlier on the pod, today's earlier session, that I think Randy is just another ploy. From that, who could they go get in free agency who fits the fans' desires for them to go get a big signing,
Big offensive stud.
but actually like maybe isn't that great.
Are you saying that's Randy?
Yeah, and he's a flashy player.
Randy, the thing is, Randy, if you look at his stats, you're like, eh. But if you watch the games, you're like, Randy's doing stuff. They're important at bats.
He
has had
important. He's been walking a lot.
Well, and he's just he's been getting BABIP'd a little bit because his exit velos are really good.
Really?
So far. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like just big moments.
But I think you're right in the sense that they traded for him because...
Did they trade for him?
They traded for him. He
was a trade value.
Yeah, last
Because he had 2 years of team control left. Like, part of the reason why is he was cheap financially for 2 years. Right?
That's but
makes
it looks like
So
a
why
splash
why did the
move.
Rays want to get rid of him?
I don't know if he was performing, and for them, I think he was getting a little expensive. I think he's like $14 million right now, or maybe more.
It's not that much, though, right?
Yeah, I think who did we give him?
I don't remember.
Who did the Mariners give him?
Yeah,
I ain't on that team.
You should be those, Xander.
Oh yeah,
I wish I could say we. That'd be awesome.
You and the boys
Yeah.
got together, decided.
for the first segment, brought to you by our MLB compliance
Yeah.
Oh, true.
officer Xander.
Is it?
First,
Jorge Polanco is juicing.
No.
You heard it here first.
Before he reported it
Not
to
true.
He's
No.
not juicing.
I don't think he's juicing.
Going
I
on
think he's just
record,
healthy.
that was not.
Yeah, you better take that. Manfred would be, you know.
Sorry.
hauling it
When
up.
when they get a hold of
he would
this.
be a healthy baseball player. Right now, he's like 50% of what he's supposed to do as a professional baseball player.
No, he's definitely not juicing.
He DH'd.
Yeah, because he has that. What were you saying earlier about his knee?
Oh yeah, they said it. The Blue Jays announcer said it that he's not hitting from the right side right now because of his knee, so he only hits against righties.
He's like
So they've been
food.
sitting him against lefties, which is why they pinch hit for him instead of fucking Rowdy Tellez
Yeah.
today. Not really, probably because he's.
Worked out.
It did, but Rowdy Tellez was horrible through that game.
Yeah.
When they started the next inning and I saw that they had left him on second base and not pinch run for him, it's like, this dude's so slow and he's had a horrible game and they left him in.
Hey, how about Williamson?
Yeah. Yeah, can we talk a little bit about
I
Williamson
don't know much
today?
about him, but I like it.
He made a couple
Yeah.
of interesting frisky plays at third in that highlight that we just watched.
Yeah. They said on the Blue Jays...
Watched the game.
I watched the full
you-
game,
alright,
actually.
yeah.
Thank you.
Glad you're on the pod.
He's got that pod cadence going.
Yeah. So I actually watched the full game.
So now we're taking an ad break brought to your presenting sponsors at Global.
Yes. You want to go and do it? You want to do the
No,
read?
we're good.
I'll do the
That
read.
was it.
You want Xander? You want to do the
No,
I don't know
okay,
what
that's-
Global
I don't
is.
know what that is either.
That's the game that
Global, the guessing game.
I just saw it on the.
Oh.
I would play that.
Global, the guessing game where
Immaculate
they
Grade.
don't give you drop downs.
Imagine if they paid you for
Wow, they might now.
It's true.
Anyway, Ben Williamson.
So Nick, earlier about Randy Rosarina,
Mm.
who are the other Mariners players that we've seen that have fit this profile that you're talking about?
It's a great Julio Rodriguez.
Yes,
Just think about-
like the flashy
Flashy?
acquisition. that
Just think about
seems-
Latin American outfielders.
Mhm.
Franklin
Like,
Gutierrez.
is Jesse
No.
Winker, does Jesse Winker fit this profile?
God, I hope
No,
not.
because I think he had the year he had before we signed him was crazy.
Same with Polanco.
Does Justin Smoke
Not-
have a sneaky
Winkers
year
was way
like
better.
that?
Huh?
Justin Smoke.
Yeah, but after he left, like when he went to the
True,
Blue
when he went to
Jays,
Blue
he
Jays,
had like
yeah.
110 RBI season.
Yes.
But he never had base runners when he played for us, so he couldn't
Yeah,
drive in runs.
I've seen way too many Justin Smoke at bats watching the Mariners over the years. I'm good.
You're okay with
I
that?
don't ever want that experience again.
We're good.
That guy.
That's what I thought Cal Raleigh's career was going to look like.
That guy deserved
I
a
can't believe
retirement
Cal-
tour. Justin Smoke.
Really?
No. But it would have been fun. I would have gone to one of those games.
Mariners legend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude.
Justin Smoke just has like one of those names where like Nick would meet a guy smoking at the park named Justin. And now he's in his phone as Justin Smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
Which would you spell it properly? Or?
I would spell it properly.
Yeah. Justin Smoke.
I have. It's actually interesting. I had a memory pop up earlier on Google Photos from 2 years ago,
Wow.
and it was of a video I had sent to my friends Zane and Sean Rao from high school
Mhm.
of Cal Raleigh being named the YouTube Player of the Game when YouTube did an MLB feature.
Bat made contact with baseball. It had that click, that major league click. That's right. You watch a guy, you're like, that is a big league homer right there, and there's the trophy. You deserve it. 2-homer day.
And
YouTube?
YouTube.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the British.
No, YouTube. No. Irish.
Sick, though, too. Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks.
sorry.
My girlfriend's Irish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, not British band, the Irish band, YouTube.
But and I sent it to them as like a meme because we thought, because when we watched a game together, and when Cal was a rookie and he was hitting like 0.23, and we like laughed and like looked at how he looked and we're like, this guy's ridiculous. so we would send things of him when he did something good as like a joke.
Yeah, this is ironic.
Cal Raleigh. It was like the only way we
Look at
stayed
this
in
flash
contact
in the pan.
Right.
for that.
Alex would talk so much shit about Cal Raleigh. And
Same,
I was like,
yeah.
in that season when they made the playoffs, it was, you know, in the middle of the season, I'm like, hey, Cal Raleigh's a guy.
Yeah, the
Like,
season.
He became,
he's
yeah.
a guy.
He,
And then
yeah.
Alex is like,
Dragged
no,
us
still
into
don't believe, still don't
That
believe.
was
And
the
then it
same
Dragged
season
us
that he was
into the
hitting.
playoffs single-handedly.
It took,
He did, yeah.
So he hits that home run to send us to the playoffs.
Yeah. And then
And
to win the wild.
I was like, Alex, are you a believer now? And he was like, yeah, I think I have to be.
Yeah.
At that point. So now he's the best Mariners player other than maybe Andres Munoz, and it's not close.
Mm-hmm.
Andres Munoz.
You look
Dog.
like you have some fun.
No, I just wanted to catch that.
Oh, you
Yeah.
gotta get closer, I see.
Yeah.
It's podcasting technique.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
tech, huh?
If I had my booms with me.
This is just an impromptu stash here.
Oh, what else did we want to get to?
Yeah, or the other
Yeah, I don't
When
know.
does George Kirby come back?
Thank you. Hayden?
I don't know. You don't wanna trot him out there, please.
Yeah, he's probably not ready yet.
Anyone need a beer?
Is he back in May?
I would take a beer.
I don't think he's back in
Let me
May.
speak to that.
Xander, you need a beer?
No, I got one. Right here.
I'm covered for now.
No free promo, but what kind of beer are you grabbing?
Oh, this is Miller Lite.
Oh, Nick, they don't pay us.
powder.
They don't pay us on the podcast.
Oh, shit. Sorry, this is light. And this one's not. Oh, sorry, is this yours?
Yeah,
Fuck,
but
I'm just
no,
like,
you're
hot
good.
take.
Watch out for the camera.
Shit.
We don't even need Kirby.
Honestly,
The equipment on set.
We have two. Yeah, look,
Kinda.
We're
We
ahead
need
of-
him, though.
We're ahead of 500. We have 2 Luis Castillos.
True.
And that is something that you really can't factor into the
That is-
equation.
Two is better than one.
Yeah.
we also have
Except-
a Leo Rivas.
In this
who-
case.
That's true.
They're both too
They're both
terrible.
bad.
Nick, to revisit our podcast conversation from a couple weeks ago, I
Yeah.
think Leo Rivas is the leader in the club.
Has he become eligible?
for the DFA?
Yeah.
I think so. Remember when we were talking, we were thinking like JP was a sneaky candidate.
Yeah. I'm
Ryan
sorry.
Ryan Bliss got sent down, right? Is it, or is he? Still
I'm gonna get so
Is he
much
hurt?
hate for
Yeah,
that.
Say it, yeah, say it
How
into
did
the
he?
mic.
How did he get hurt?
On a swing a couple weeks ago.
You haven't seen
he-
Bliss out there.
Wait, who?
recently.
Bliss is injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
He
for
like
whatever reason, I
dislocated
thought
or
he just
tore
got
something
cut
in his
sent
shoulder.
I
something
thought
like
he
that.
got just
Yeah,
exiled.
no, he's gone for like 4 months.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
he's
probably
probably
the-
the last we see of him.
Hey, and I hate to say this, no major loss there. I didn't really notice. And Ryan,
Yeah.
if you're listening tonight, thanks for your efforts.
He probably is.
Yeah, we appreciate what you've done for the franchise, but hey, we'll take it from here.
I would
Hey, we're good.
We're
Hey,
good.
we got Donovan
Yeah.
Solano.
We got
Yeah.
Ben
We're good.
Williamson or whatever.
We've got Leo Rivas.
After I watched that play Dylan Moore made at third base the other night.
Yeah,
So
right.
when do you
True.
think Dylan
Keep
Moore's
him
gonna
out
hit
there.
the Dylan Moore wall?
Now, he did today. He was
Okay.
0 for 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Dylan Moore is coming back down to earth.
His OPS will be under 700
go
by
back.
the end of next week.
He'll go back up for a week at a
He'll
time.
do a couple things. Yeah, he'll hit a few like flashy homers and all the moms
I
will
just
love
like
him.
throwing him out there. I just like
Yeah.
it's like, oh, somebody's hurt. Let's just fucking
Put him wherever the hell.
let's just fill in. Let's just fill in that position
Yeah.
with Dylan Moore for. A
I
game.
mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
he could play everywhere but catcher. Yeah.
Do you think he could catch?
I think he
Probably not.
So a couple
Not at
years
a
ago, the
major
Dodgers ran out Kike Hernandez at catcher in a game.
Really?
Because it would have completed him playing every position.
Oh, that's
including
sweet.
pitcher.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because he had pitched earlier that season in a blowout game.
Damn.
So they ran him out there. So I think
In
Dylan
one
Moore,
season or in
Dylan
his
Moore
career?
could maybe do it.
I bet he could. I bet he could for an inning.
No,
I
just
bet
in
he could
one
catch
season.
an inning.
Yeah,
That's
one
good.
season.
Yeah.
You put him out there with someone who's like with some control
Yeah.
and let him
Brian
catch an
Wu.
inning. Wu might throw too hard for him.
True.
You put him out there with like a Trent Thornton.
It's a lot of sliders,
No.
a lot of sweepers.
Yeah. What about what does Colin Snyder throw? Probably a lot of that
I
too.
think Wu is probably actually who I would pick.
Think so?
No. Bryce Miller.
Just a bunch of
Yeah.
fastballs.
Yeah, heavy fastball guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring up some sliders, but yeah.
That was a good segment.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
No. Just that.
No,
that Dylan.
There were a lot of
Sorry.
segments.
The
in
Dylan
this,
Moore catcher segment.
Well, what next? Yeah. What can we touch on?
Projecting. Who's
How about this?
Who
This
they
is a-
play next?
Well, this is a question that came up earlier. Is Masturboni good?
Oh, yeah.
Here's a better question. Is Masturboni actually Italian?
Or did you just come up with that name in like 3rd grade
Yeah.
and roll with it?
Definitely not.
Good question, Jack.
Yeah. Okay. I guess
He's
we
not a
just-
starter.
I guess
But he
we
is
settled-
Italian.
I guess we settled that one. Look, you got his attention.
We fit Lowell in the podcast here.
No. What was Xander's? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Who
looking forward.
where they go next?
Who wins
we
the
have-
series?
The rubber match
Tomorrow.
in Toronto tomorrow
Yeah,
at 10:37 on Easter morning.
And then
4:20.
And then where do they go? It's another East Coast
The Reds?
team. Baltimore.
I don't know.
They say
That's something I have to know, as Shelley said.
for your
I
podcast.
have to know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's the Marlins. No.
And then
Yeah,
she's like, "Are
yeah,
you
it
high?"
is.
Red Sox first.
She was watching the one me and
Red
Alex
Sox?
did.
Red Sox then the
I was
Marlins.
like, yeah.
All right, Red Sox. How do we feel about them versus the Red Sox?
Red
Bad.
Sox have been good.
I don't think we win a game in that series.
I do want to see.
I'm trying to be negative, but when I say that, I don't believe it. I think
Wow.
we'll
I do
win
wanna
one
s-
game. I
you
think
know-
we'll win one game.
I want. You know what I'm feeling?
Mm.
What Mariner player in this Red Sox series do you think is the most likely to hit, or who do you think is going to hit a home run? If you had to
Against
put-
us?
No, for us.
Tyler
Cal.
Moore.
Could be
Cal.
anybody.
Pick
Yeah.
anybody. Pick anybody.
Rosarena again.
Rosarena.
Okay, I'm picking. Here's one. I think Mitch Garver goes yard again. He's due.
Yeah.
He's super due.
He's hitting 45.
Yeah. He's due.
Is there a number in front of that 45?
21st game?
Oh, so it's 450.
In Dan Wilson's mind, I guess, when he
Yeah.
sees him on the bench.
It's like, yeah, he's just a good.
Why
long-run
won't
guy.
Julio go yard this series?
He's not
sucks.
starting.
Yeah.
You heard it here first from Xander Norris.
I did not
Yeah,
say
He's
that.
juicy.
Remember earlier in the year when I was like, I think Julio Rodriguez is just Javier Baez. I
Yeah.
think at this point I would be rooting for him to turn into Javier Baez.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Right now he's like Cameron Maiden.
Sorry.
Well, we're podcasting.
I know.
Come on, dude. We
Really
can't
caught
have
it caught my attention. I thought we'd settled that discussion point.
This cat is so nice.
Yeah. What
Do you think Julio needs to spend like a month in Tacoma?
Yeah, I want to go back to Julio. Can we go back to Julio?
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you think's been going on?
Horrible. He's
I spoke
awful.
He
to
doesn't have the soccer player girlfriend anymore.
I
He
spoke to
doesn't?
this in my last appearance on the pod.
You did.
Probably too ardently and too passionately.
Mm.
But
I wouldn't go that far.
yeah, I mean that's feels like it just embodies a big kind of part of what I have come to see as the Mariner franchise at ethos. It's like low effort, flash, like just get people in the stadium, have your J-Rod squad, give out the bobblehead,
Yeah.
get people, and then there's nothing behind it, and he doesn't feel like, I don't know. I mean, it's just been disappointing.
It's just
this
been
year.
empty.
Yeah.
And
I did
it's-
see a
Mm-hmm.
clip that kind of made me smile because it kind of I mean like it seems like to this point they've only cared about the fan experience at the ballpark.
Yeah.
This guy on I think it was on TikTok was going on about how his son was at a Mariner game and there was like a sewage leak from a pipe above where they were sitting
Wow. Yeah.
and it got on him
Jesus.
and the Mariners organization was like, yeah, we're looking into it. Here's 2 free tickets to the game.
To the same
And
season.
it's like even at this point now the fans so now the fans are not only watching shit but they're being covered in shit.
Right, yeah. I want to listen to that Brock and Salt clip.
Maple Valley Mark.
Yeah.
We need to get him on the show.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this for weeks.
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
get
Maple
him on the
Valley.
show.
MVM, if you're out there listening, hit the line
When are you gonna come on the show, bro?
Let's go, Mark.
1-800-Mariners Shit Talk.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, Mark.
14 numbers.
We'll come to you.
1-800 Shit Talk.
Anyway.
We'll come drive down the Maple
Yeah,
Valley
I'll go to
for it.
Maple
Do we have
Valley, yeah.
any other points? I mean,
I think that kind of wraps it. I mean,
What else happened in today's
here I am
game?
sitting here wearing the corduroy hat because I think it's cool.
Yeah, because we all fucking swarmed to that stadium for that. We sit here and talk shit about it, but we're literally sprinting to the gates to get.
Embodiment of we lost that game 3-5.
And then we sat at a table getting drunk after at a bar all of us in our hats, ranting about the Mariners.
All they care about is Flash.
In our hats, all of us. Drake's
the only thing fans care about is the damn giveaways.
Drake's about to tear up. He's about to tear up in his Mariners hat and his Cal Raleigh jersey.
We ran from the light rail and started a stampede of like 100 people running through the doors. We're these hats that cost $250 to produce.
And guess what? If we wouldn't have run,
Yeah, we wouldn't have got
We-
them.
I know.
Now just imagine that, but there was
And
a
we're all
fireworks night at the end of it.
Right.
Oh, that would have been so sick.